Okay, so here's what happened. So George Janko did the Avengers episode with all of the other Christians that he enjoyed having on his podcast. He was criticized for not having Catholics on there, and I was even part of criticizing him for that. But honestly, it's not a big deal because it's his show. He was having on some of his favorite past guests from his show to celebrate his 100th episode. Totally within his right to do that. No, not a big deal. During that conversation, they talked about Catholicism at times, and it was misrepresented. At one point, he referenced the Eucharist as like dirt that we're worshiping. That comment was clarified because in the context, he was talking about dirt as in, not as in like dirt, like something disgusting, but as in like matter, mere matter. So if something is matter, like a statue is just matter, this Luce statue is just matter, it's just plastic. So if we're worshiping matter in the Eucharist and it's not actually God, then we're committing idolatry, which is absolutely true. But it isn't. It isn't mere matter. It's actually Jesus Christ. It is His flesh and blood. So, anyways, so that conversation happened. A lot of people made response videos, including myself and the catechumen. After that, everybody was like, "You got to have a Catholic on to defend some of the views that you guys were misrepresenting." So he invited Sam Shamoun on. Sam Shamoun, uh, you know, obviously, I think Sam Shamoun is a great choice. He's very smart. Ruslan expressed concern because Sam Shamoun is very hot-headed at times and, can be insulting to people at times. So Ruslan made the comment that, well, maybe there should have been a different Catholic chosen, like Trent Horn or somebody more level-headed or something. So Sam Shamoun didn't like that, obviously. And then Sam Shamoun threw some shade back at Ruslan. But what ended up happening was Sam Shamoun went on the George Janko podcast. They recorded an episode, and then George Janko texted Sam Shamoun after the fact and said, "I'm not going to release it for the public. This is something that uh, I think God just wants me to deal with privately." So Sam Shamoun is obviously disappointed. I was watching one of his live streams where he was talking about it, and he said, "This is why I like to do things live. I don't like to do pre-recorded stuff, or if it is pre-recorded, I want to have a copy of it myself so that I can post it." And then he was saying in that same stream, like, tell Ruslan to shut up. But Ruslan yesterday did a live stream responding to it. I didn't catch it, so I missed what Ruslan had to say in response. But yeah, but I really wish the episode was getting released. I really want to see how that conversation went with Sam Shamoun and George Janko. I'm pretty sure Sam Shamoun did a great job. Ruslan said he and Sam talked and apologized to each other. Oh, that's nice. See, that's good. They're good now. Okay. I'm really glad they made up because seemed like a lot of division and drama over, come on, just people saying mean things about each other. Like, I think we can all handle that. Sam said it went all right, but that Janko was too emotional and overwhelmed. Dude, Sam is a scary guy. I would not want to be on the other side of that guy in a debate. Ruslan's pretty fly for an Armenian guy. Ruslan's cool. I like Ruslan. I know I've done some reaction videos to him where I'm criticizing stuff he says, but as a person, I think he's really cool. Do I think George received what Sam was saying? I have no way to know that. But George does seem to be reasonable. He seems to actually want to do what God uh, wants of him. So I don't think George would be like prideful and be like, no, I have to be right. I think he would actually be receptive. He apologized for the dirt comment. Okay, that's good. So you guys know more than I do. You guys are catching me up. But that's good. I mean, I commented on the dirt thing. During our reaction, I was like, look, if the Eucharist is not God, if Christ is not present in the Eucharist, then it is merely dirt. So he would be right. But the Eucharist the Eucharist is Christ, so it's not dirt. George is a great guy, but new Christians should take time to learn before becoming Christian influencers. I understand that, but I don't feel right saying that because I'm fairly new to Catholicism, and here I am. In fact, it was before I even got confirmed. I was doing TikTok stuff about Catholicism and why it's true, and I was doing rosary live streams like every day.